In a country rich with diversity and potential, Nigeria stands at a crossroad of transformation. At the heart of this change is the Nigeria Skill Project, a groundbreaking initiative funded by USAID and spearheaded by Palladium in collaboration with local partners.
Our approach to capacity building is quite holistic. We begin by ensuring that we are providing very targeted interventions to civil society organizations in Nigeria. And how we do this is by, first of all, conducting an assessment to understand what gaps exist within civil society organizations.
We worked in over 17 sectors, and we have achieved policy reforms, policy outcomes in these sectors. For instance, for agric, budget has been created for inclusive agriculture.
I got to know about scale through the Kara Foundation. They wanted the agric sector budget to be improved. Before now, our agric budget, even though we were an agrarian state, was not up to 2%. And then Kara came and said 5%. And we worked towards it. For the first time in 2024, we had almost a 5%. And I can assure you, in 2025, we are going to have better than 5%.
Last year, we started with this rice where governor gave us a make we start to use. And we are all happy, especially the women. It's only this rice is the only thing that I used to cultivate. If I go to farm and harvest this rice, my children will believe you. I myself, I will believe you. And if I go, I will carry it to go market. People rush it and buy it. And I'm very happy that you people come to see what we are doing in this village.
Some time ago, I got a message from my phone. They asked me, do I have a farm? I said yes. So they helped me with some chickens and the feed. Before now, I was doing 200. Before the intervention of ground, they gave me 50 to make it 250. And not only that they gave me 50, the bed was a nice bed and strong and sound. The chicken grew up in a way that I was surprised, and I sell it in a good price.
With a vision to foster a more accountable, transparent and democratic Nigeria, the Nigeria Scale Project is dedicated to empowering local civil society organizations and business membership organizations.
So for us in Scale, we were mandated to build the capacity of CSOs in Nigeria, provide the technical know-how around all the domains that will enable them to be strong enough and qualified to manage large grants.
We were working with the university system. We never had a board at that time. We had a management committee, basically of internal people chosen from departments that were not using internationally accepted standards to work. Scale helped us through, mentoring us, assisting us, counseling us. And from that moment of scale intervention, we got to know how much we needed to do to become an internationally recognized, acceptable institution. We've had engagements and grant awards from, for instance, HWM, which is a USAID supported project.
The health budget, that we've been finding it almost impossible to increase. But with the intervention of Scales, we were able to increase the budget for Ministry of Health compared to the entire budget of Taraba State.
The Scale intervention has come with a new, completely new outlook on what advocacy is, and a mentorship on advocacy skills to a new level. Today, through the advocacy, there are keke ambulances that are helping women and children to stay alive in those communities.
Sosai ma ni ma kaina ta taimake ni ba karamin taimako ba. In ta bani gudumawa sosai ma rayuwana.
Ta dalilin aihuwa, aka kira aka je aka ɗauko ni daga gida aka kawo ni. Da na zo Allah ya ban lafiya aka maida ni.
As a result of our relationship with Scale, because for us, our key objective is to contribute to the reduction of maternal and child mortality within our states of intervention.
At the core of the Nigeria Scale Project are 5 key components, each aimed at addressing different facets of organizational development and advocacy.
We work with the resource partners, and with these partners, they are civil society organizations. They build capacities of communities, of CSOs to respond to SGBV and child early forced marriages in communities, and have impacted over 4,000 survivors.
Because of the bad experience, and people think people that went to Libya went to go and do prostitute there. My advice for them, if anybody told them about journey or about anything that they have not seen before, they have not experienced before, they should tell another person, someone close to them, so that they can give the person advice not to go there.
After the death of my father, which is on 2019, then my uncle decided that, saying that we should get married in earlier stage. I came to Isheke and this Engager project started. Then I joined it.
Scale really impacted our organization in tremendous ways. Our key focus was knowledge-based, that's information on gender-based violence prevention and response, and then setting up of safe spaces. And so we're able to also sensitize the community to know that this is a need-based project, and these girls have been suffering from stigmatization, and we're able to meet their need and ensure that they recover from the trauma that they've gone through as a result of the abuse.
Through the SCALE project, Development Center for Africa Development was able to deepen the understanding of human trafficking and how to prevent it among citizens through the radio program and the community awareness and the social media campaign. We were able to reach 4.5 million citizens.
SCALE has done a really good job, and one thing I give them credit for is how they've been able to bring people from different stakeholders. At some point, they had the law enforcement agencies trained. At some other point, they had traditional rulers. At some point, they had those in the media sector. And then very recently, they also trained those in the school.
There's an innovation that the project has brought, which is a digital public directory, which provides visibility for CSOs who are verified and who decide to be members of that platform. It gives them room to interact with each other, to understand and know where other civil society organizations working in similar thematic areas work, what they're doing, and also the opportunity for them to leverage on each other's strengths and push for certain reforms.
Together with SCALE, we did a very well-researched document that tells us we have about 53 laws. And I think that was the first time we've been able to bring together all of the laws, both soft and hard laws, including policies and directives.
We believe that with the use of the child rights law and the practice direction, even children that are in conflict with the law, they now know that there is a law that have to do directly with children. So it's leaving a very great legacy, making people to speak out.
Every person that is involved around policy advocacy will want to harvest outcomes. Harvesting outcomes will come with skills. So we have really helped civil society and equipped them around getting to know some of these tools. So Outcome Harvester as a tool is something that would be beneficial to the civil society beyond the SCALE project.
The way we do the capacity building, it empowers or emphasizes to our partners that they must take ownership of their capacity building so that they can build their systems and be able to push policy reform. That way, we're using local capacity building to solve local issues in Nigeria.
Through dedication and collaboration, the Nigeria Scale Project is not just envisioning a better future, it is actively creating one. Together, we're building a stronger, more resilient Nigeria.